What's up, everybody? Funny seeing you guys here. Am I late? What's up? Oh man, it's pretty late tonight, eh, guys? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, forgive me. Oh man. I'm sorry, everybody. 30 minutes late, unacceptable. Hunter, first one in here. Let's pop open this screen. Hunter was the first one in here, followed by Moon Knight. We got Corey, Tom, Pixie Bell. What's up, everybody? Poor time management, Baldy. I know. The time management skills, they ain't so good. It's having a little bit of technical difficulties with my Elgato and everything, but we gotta figure it out. Still shouldn't have been this late, though. I'm sorry, everybody. But alright. Let's get a tweet out. Dude, Thanos sending over Buck. Thanos, thanks, man. Saying BG took a little a little too long on the toilet, apparently. Yeah, dude. Just... Oh, wait. Oh, that wasn't your last one. Oh, jeez. Wow, why did it jump to that one? Okay, anyway. Your last one was Tom Luckman. You have to throw down tonight with the jokes since he's so late. Dude, come on, man. That is a cruel and unusual punishment if I've ever seen. That was thank you, though. Not Vask. Send it over to saying, wow, slap me. Also tweet. Alright. You guys sent over super chats at the exact same time. So we gotta give it to Not Vask. Because his D was just a little bit superior. Slap. Not Vask, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Tom Luckman sent over Buck with the... Uh-oh. Tom's pissed. Tom, what's with that face, man? Tom. Alright, let me see. So at the end of the streams when you say, I'll be back tomorrow normal time, how do you lie to us so easily, BG? Listen, I had no intentions of being this late. It just kind of happened. I'm sorry. Alright, let me get a tweet out though so we could actually begin. I'll make up for it. We'll do day stream tomorrow. We'll do day. Actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was already planning on doing a day stream either tomorrow or the next day. So all I'm gonna say is that I'll commit to actually doing it tomorrow. That doesn't really make up for me being late. It doesn't make up. I'll let you guys down. I'd love to tell you it's not going to happen again, but it might happen again at some point, you know. But I'll try to do better. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Working tomorrow, double disappoint. Tom. I'm sorry, man. When Tom's pissed, you know, poop's going down. I know. Alright, hold on. Let me get a tweet out. Let me see. I blame my watch for making me so late. Even though I don't own a watch, maybe that's part of the problem. Bring us now. Live. Okay. Tweet. Alright. Wonder Boy White sent it over a buck. Saying, finished Act 5 last night. Turns out Cap Infinity was a better choice than Medusa for the Ultron boss. Ooh. Really? You know, you're the second person in recent time here to say they use Cap Infinity for that boss. Okay. Maybe Cap is better than I thought for that guy. Was it Tom? I think that was you that also used Cap Infinity, right? Or was that someone else? I may be mistaken. But man, Well done, dude. Congrats on clearing out Act 5. J-Mets sending over a buck as well, saying, "Hey BG, did you hear? A small meteorite is headed towards Legoland. The damage is expected to be 50 square blocks." Boo. Orange Juice also sent over €2, saying, "Late. You don't even deserve my joke. Boo you." Oh my god. That actually hurts. You know, it's funny. I don't want to hear these jokes, but hearing that I don't even deserve the joke, that's, you know, I'm going to do better. I'm never going to be late ever again. See, that's a lie, but I'm going to really try to be better about being late, cuz that hurts. I really felt that one. MSD, what's up, dude? Hello, BG. Good night, my friend. All right, MSD. Have a good night. Chris, Senator Vibe saying, "You were sleeping, weren't you? Don't lie to me." I know. Oh, man. No comment. Chris, thank you for the 5. Listen, we could all kid ourselves here and pretend I've never been this late before, but it, you know, it wouldn't be true. I've been even later than this. There were times where, you know, where I fell asleep and didn't wake up until like an hour later. But yeah. Alright, Andrew M also said 05 saying, "Yo, BG, my dog farted and it smelled so bad he woke himself up. Then he looked at me as if it was my fault. SMH, have a great stream with lots of love." Dude, how dare your dog try to blame that on you? Oh, man. That's funny, though. Farted so bad, woke himself up. Has that ever happened to you guys? Not with your dogs, just with you guys? What is this star that? Or he took a 30-minute shower on accident, I bet. There have been lots of accidental 30-minute showers, but no, it's not June yet. I don't need to take another shower. Guys, we're trying to conserve water. Isn't that what this whole global situation is about? Saving water? That's not it? Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. I guess I'll take a shower tomorrow. Just kidding. I showered like 4 hours ago. Alright, anyway, Tom. Sending over a couple of them New Zealand bucks saying, "Last 2, please. Hyperion." Alright, you know what? Let me start auto-fighting through a quest here, man. Hold up. Hold up. Whoops. Can't auto-fight that. Let's just auto-fight through beginner. Try to collect some easy units, you know what I'm saying? But okay, last 2, please, Hyperion. Okay, where are your last 2? Last 2. BG, do you know what happens if you stare at eggs? They get egg-sighted. Tom. Egg puns? The Flash. Hit that new member button. The Flash, dude. Thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with all of these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to. Dude, thank you very much. Wait, Tom, was there a different one? 'Cause you said last 2. There wasn't another one with that, was there? Said that also. Working tomorrow, double disappoint. Do I not? I don't have autoplay on. Whoops. Thought I turned it on. I think that was the only one, right? Tom, thank you very much for the 2. Stealth Ghost. Send it over a buck. Saying, "BG, you lied. How could you do this to us? P.S. Hi. Hello." What's up, man? I didn't lie. I didn't lie. Well, I mean, I lied sometimes. No, dude. I know. Saying I was gonna be here normal time. Andrew sent over another 2 saying, Chris beat me? Make me the big D. Oh man, I'm looking ahead here. And Andrew, I'm gonna have a hard time doing that. Here's what we can do. We can temporarily, until I update it, because Chris, I see, sent over another super chat as well. Andrew, thank you very much. Nodvask sent over another one of them loonies saying, hey BG, tweet real quick, real funny. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I meant to check Twitter for you before. My bad, dude. What do we have? One of my alliance mates said he needed a skill awakening gem for Aegon. I did this for him. Oh, that's dirty, dude. Really? That's pretty messed up. You gave it to Punisher, too? Like, of all the champions, you could have awakened Mole Man or something like that. That is some dirty stuff right there. Not vast, thank you for the loony. Stroke by Saber said over 2 saying you deserve the Chris jokes for being late. Go Tom. Dude, I love how, like, you're not even the first person to sick Tom on me for my crimes against the clock, man. Oh, man. I pity Laura if it's a June shower. Whoa, you shower? That's pretty cool. I know, it's revolutionary. I'm trying it out. I don't know if I'm going to continue. J-Mets sent over another buck as well, saying it's KBG. A friend of mine bought me a watch that has stopped working, but I haven't told him yet. It's never the right time. Oh, dude, it took me a second to get that one. Those are the worst. The delayed. Boo. Boo. Alright, Chris sent over 20 more, dude. Chris, thank you very much, man. Far too kind. Especially when I'm so late like this. Said, alright, all my last, then I go to bed. All your last. Okay. All of your last. Let me see. I'm going to read every single message that you've put out in this stream. Let me see. I'm not late. You're late. It's true. It is me being late. Did you just join and not see that? No, never mind. You couldn't have because you sent it. All right, anyway. Last one. You were sleeping. Worried. Don't lie to me. I've known you for however many years. I know you better than you know yourself. This is actually true. Some of you guys do know me better than I know myself. It's certainly the case with Laura. I know you guys aren't married to me, but still, man. You guys know me pretty well. Alright. Because you need more for your cereal? Oh, is that why? Wait, what? Did I miss one of your messages? You need more for your cereal, right? Is that what the super chat was for? I think that's what you're talking about, right? I got lost, man. There's too many messages. Chris, thank you so much, though, dude. Way too kind. Oh man, I'm gonna mess up your name. I think I messed it up last time too, but or maybe you were the maybe I actually got it right. Maybe you're the one of the people that actually got correct. But I'm gonna try to say your name. Harshavardan sent over 40 rupees. Thank you, man. Saying, hey BG, ever thought of doing incursions with fans? Dude, I would love to do incursions with you guys. When Dungeons came out, I thought I was going to be doing that all the time. And I did it a couple of times. And then I realized how far behind I was falling with everything else. Like, doing the incursions, that was one of the reasons why I made the suggestion to have, like, you know, similar rewards between incursions and dungeons. So that I can play incursions and still get the same rewards that I'm getting from the arenas, but But yeah, man, that's just kind of the way it is. Like, I have to play the arenas to get the units. And basically, Incursions, it's kind of just like knock it out real quick with Legacy. And then get back to the arenas, basically. So, I hate to say it, man. I'm not saying it'll never happen. I have done it a few times, but it's pretty rare. It's very, very rare that I do Incursions outside of just knocking them out real quick with lags or something. So, yeah, man. Thank you very much for the 40 rupees, though, dude. Do appreciate that. Ghost King sending over a buck as well. Ghost King, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, which would help in Act 6 100% more? Ghost or Void, both awakened. Want to take one of them to rank 5. I already have a 6-star Ghost at rank 2, but I feel running double Ghost would be great. Thoughts? Dude, I was going to say Ghost for sure until you mentioned you already have a 6-star Ghost. I think it makes more sense to rank up Void in that case. Like, Ghost is amazing. And like I said, before you said you already had a rank 2 6-star Ghost, I would have said just rank up Ghost. But of course there are fights that Ghost can't do. And there is, you know, Void is one of those champions that's so different from Ghost that it does kind of pay to have both those champions ranked up. Now, here's something I will say though. Even though I'm going to recommend Void for Act 6, if you don't mind delaying Act 6 a little bit, taking it a little bit slower, you know, just knocking out all the paths that you can do with Ghost, which is a lot of paths. And let's say you wanted to have a Ghost for Alliance Quest and a Ghost for Alliance War. Well, that's different. Then, you know, make that your priority and rank up Ghost. Have that double Ghost. You can rank up Void later. Void is he's also the type of champion where even though it's nice to have him at a higher rank, it's not required. You know, like you can, like a lot of his, like you don't, for a lot of the fights where you're using Void, you don't necessarily need him to have the higher attack. Higher health is always nice, but a lot of times it's like you just need to limit the opponent's healing or even reverse it, and it's kind of based off of the opponent's healing rather than based off of your own attack, you know? So, yeah, it kind of depends on what you want to prioritize. If you did want to run that double Ghost, totally understand, go for it, but strictly speaking for Act 6, I think it makes more sense to diversify the rank ups for that a little bit. But dude, thank you for the buck, man. Appreciate it. You said you were saving water? Oh, yeah. Okay, Chris, now it all makes sense, dude. Yeah, saving water so I could put more of it on my cereal. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I can't believe you're late again. Dude, it was just these... My Elgato, it was basically on fire. Like, man. It wasn't actually on fire, but it wasn't working. And, that wasn't all 30 minutes a reason why I'm late, but, you know. Me regular being late and then technical difficulty on top of it. I don't want to hit you guys with the excuses, but, you know. Rip, 705, saying, took my 6-star Guillotine 2099 to rank 2. Used her today for the first time in Realm of Legends. I'm in love. I've fallen hard for her. Gonna give her my Tech Tier 5 class Catalyst to show I truly care. Dude, Rip. I like it, man. I like the commitment. I like that you're so in love with this character that you're like, dude, this is it. This is the champion for me. Tier 5 class Catalyst, locking it in. It's a done deal. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. I've certainly felt that way about champions in the past, man. That reminds me of the good old Medusa days where it was like, dude, I'm in love. This champion's getting ranked up. We need a 6-star Medusa now, man. Got all these other 6 stars. Brought back the worst of the bunch. Where is Medusa? Alright, Tom. Sending over another buck. What is that face? Saying, BG, my 6-year-old niece has lined up all her dolls towards the outdoor grill. What? Looks like she's preparing some sort of barbecue. Oh my god, dude. I did not know where this one was going at all. I knew it was some sort of setup. Sometimes you can kind of see it coming. I should have probably seen something like this coming, but I was like, how? How is this going to turn into a joke? There's no way. A barbecue. Boo. My goodness. Orange Juice sending over a euro saying, yo, BG, is it cool if I broadcast my alliance real quick? Orange Juice. Of course, man. Of course, dude. You never need to send over a super chat in order to do that or anything. Listen, this goes for everybody, but especially the people who are always around in here. You guys could, the people who are always around in here, you guys could shout out whatever you want. You guys could shout out your alliances. You could shout out if you started up a channel. I don't even care if it's MCOC related. You could always say it. The people who come in here only to do that, well, that's kind of messed up. But for you guys that are always around here, yeah, you guys can always do that. But especially when it comes to like alliances, yeah, man. I think this is one of the best ways, honestly, because you get that like real-time response. Whereas if you like post something on the forums, you're not really sure if anyone's gonna post or see it or whatever. But as long as it's not spammed, you know, you could just say something about your alliance, like if you're recruiting or if you need to find an alliance, just say it like, you know, once every 10-15 minutes at most, kind of thing. But yeah, dude, for sure. Alright, the Flash sending over a buck as well, saying, hey BG, just finally 100% uncollected for the first time, and just noticed that we don't get units from the hardest monthly event quest. Yeah, man, from the from uncollected, no units. It's always been like that. I don't remember the exact reason why. I want to say it was their justification for including a little bit of better rewards in uncollected. I don't know for sure if that's what they said. I might be putting some words in their mouth at this point. But I think that was the reasoning when they first introduced it. And to be fair, like the rewards for uncollected, man, they are pretty good. For like the real end game players that have been doing uncollected for, you know, ever since it was a thing, the rewards might have felt like they dropped off over time, but especially when it first came out, I thought the rewards were pretty good. But yeah, it would. I mean, of course, it'd be better if they had units in there, but I think that's the case at least of what they said. I wonder, because they, you know, it can't like. We still don't know when we're going to get Cavalier difficulty, but going back to that video that Dave made, can't be that far out. I think they said sometime this year. And I'm curious if they're going to have units there, or if they're going to maybe go back and add units to uncollected and maybe just leave the highest difficulty without units. It'd be interesting. But, alright, Andrew, dude, you sent over another 20 as well? Andrew. Dude. Thank you so much. Let me update the big old D. Thank you very much, dude. Alright. Saying, alright, my tax return came through, so today I will be the Big D. I don't know what to do with these extra characters, so why not give us a fact about Venom the Duck? You know what? McFabio, he was the guy with all the Venom the Duck facts, but he did leave me a couple of facts. You know, I don't have too many more to share. He was really the guy that knew everything about Venom the Duck. Maybe one day I'll reconnect with him and get even more facts, but sure, I can give you one of the Venom the Duck facts that he shared with me. A lot of people don't know this about Venom the Duck. A lot of people don't know this, but so he was actually like, you guys have heard of like Disney World, right? He was one of the original testers for all of the rides at Disney World. Like, this dude, you know, he's seen it all, he's done it all those, like, he basically helped them create those rides. He's fallen off of those rides. Like, the first ever loop-de-loop, he fell from it. He survived because he's Venom the Duck, and that's why he got that job. Is like, that was his application. He was like, look, I can fall on my head from, you know, 10 stories up, and I'll be okay. So they were like, all right, well, let's put you in this cart, and we'll have you try out the loop-de-loop. But, you know, much of Disney World and Six Flags Great Adventure, all these places, man, Dorney Park, whatever, all these theme parks, man, they wouldn't be the same without Venom the Duck. So next time you guys are riding a roller coaster, think of Venom the Duck. And say thank you. I mean, come on. The Duck has done so much for you guys. I certainly say thank you every time I'm on a roller coaster. But Andrew, dude, thank you so much, man. Very generous. Now 27, dude. Charmin Tortoise also sent over a buck saying, can I advertise my black market haircut service? Sure, man. Yeah. As long as, alright, I should put a, because now I'm seeing the flaw in what I've said about advertising. As long as it's, I don't even want to say legal, because there's certain things, certain legalities that, they're okay, but as long as you're not hurting anybody, okay? If you're like organizing a hate group or something like that, all right, don't advertise that here. Please don't advertise that here. But you know, you're doing some haircuts on the side, man. Yeah, I think that's okay. Brian, do you hit up all the 7-hour class combat events for that 10% attack boost? It's like checking couch cushions for change, but I've been doing it lately. I don't do it all the time, Hinach, but I used to, man. I don't pop the attack boosts that frequently in War. I used to when I was using like Void and even Stark Spidey. To some extent, I would sometimes pop them, but it was mostly about the just stacking health, and especially when using Omega Red, I feel like the attack boost is almost useless. So, but then again, there are those times where you finish a war fight, or you almost finish a war fight. The opponent has like 1% health, and then you get smacked, and you got to use like 5 potions. If you think about it, you know, popping that little bit of extra attack boost could have saved you potentially crap ton of either glory or units, depending on your potions. But okay, Rusik sending over 20 of them rubles. Thanks, man. Where's your last one at? Oh God, what the F? All right, here we go. Hey BG, guess who my first 6-star on my 2-month account is? Ooh, I'm gonna guess somebody really good, because I feel like you had some pretty good luck on that account, and I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess something crazy, man. I'm gonna guess Doom. Let me know if I'm right. Let me know who your actual first 6-star is. I guess it's a pretty low chance that I'll be right, but yeah. Let me know. And thank you, dude. Steel sending over 2. Saying, tweet, duck lover. Okay. What do we got here? I'm so sad I duped my ghost again. Sig 140. Other 2 would have been new. Oh, man. Being sad about a ghost pull? Are you crazy? No, actually, I understand, man. Yeah, dude. We've all been there when it's like the crystal lands on a good champion, but it's like this is a great poll, except I already had them, and it doesn't matter, and these other ones would have been better. Dang, dude. I mean, at least it was Ghost, because it's not like her Sig level is useless or something. Like, her Sig does matter. And it wasn't, like, just some garbage champ. So, yeah, I'd say that's just 20 extra Sig stones right there. Not too bad. Thank you for the 2, dude. Vic Ocean sent it over to, saying, do you get 5-star shards in holidays if you're proven? I think every event is different, so I can't really say for sure what you're going to get. But, like, for example, I think that I don't know if they're going to do another Summoner Appreciation, but last year they had a 3-month-long Summoner Appreciation calendar, and I don't think it was title dependent at all. I think everybody got the same rewards. Man, now that I'm saying that, I could be wrong. Somebody might have to correct me on this one. Am I wrong on that? I might be wrong on that. Things have moved more towards title progression in past years. Honestly, I can't remember with that one now. But usually, like 5-star shards for holiday things, yeah. Usually 5-star shards are kind of fair game for most progression titles. It's like the 6-star titles or the 6-star shards and another 6-star related things. That is more gated towards the higher. Usually, like, uncollected gets some, and then of course Cavalier gets the best things. But 5-star shards usually a pretty fair game. Vic, dude, thank you very much for the 2. But yeah, it's so dependent on just whatever Kabam feels like for that event or that holiday. Tom sending over a buck with the Hardy face. What is this? OBG, good news. I've got 5-star tech gem from Epic Rift today and Awakened Warlock, dude. Congrats, man. That is awesome. That was that just a random one, Tom? Or was that with the chronometer? Either way, congrats, man. Pretty sick. What happened to McFabio? McFabio, he's just chilling. You know what I mean? He's out there living life on an island somewhere. He didn't like all the spotlight, you know what I mean? Alright, Orange Juice, sending over another 10 euros. Orange Juice, man, thank you. Saying thanks, BG. Don't usually do this, but we're hurting for people. Dork1 is looking for members. We're map 555 with modifiers, looking to eventually move to map 6. 2 BG Alliance War, Gold 2/Gold 3. Bang my line, Orange Juice 24. Alright, there you go, guys. Sounds like a solid alliance. If you're looking to do some map 5 and Gold 2, Gold 3, 2 BG Alliance War. I like that kind of setup. Doesn't feel like you're totally locked into doing war all the time. So hit up Orange Juice 24 online if you're looking. Dude, Orange Juice, thank you so much, man, for the very generous 10 euros too. Charmin Tortoise sent over bucks saying, well, haircuts and other kinds of cuts, so probably shouldn't. I'll just stick to the dark web. What kinds of cuts? You know what? I don't want to know. Charmin Tortoise, thank you for the buck. Oh man. Dark Elf Dragon sent an over buck as well, saying, can advertise my homemade bald caps. Dude, come on. You're really gonna bring your homemade bald caps into, like, sure, you could try. You know what? Listen, my company's not afraid of any challengers. Like, if you think that you have a superior product that you can offer, Sure. Put it out there. I'll go toe-to-toe with any other bald cap manufacturer. I'm that confident in our product. Speaking of, offer code BANANA, or BANANA 20 is a new spring code. It's 20% off. Dude, thank you for the buck, though, man. Is that Lags in here? What's up, Lags? What up, buddy? Congrats on the Omega dupe. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude, I gotta finish up Act 6. I got 4 paths to go. Maybe get some rank 3 going on the dude. I don't know. He's all over the place with tangents. Pixie Bell. What else is new, you know? But yeah, man. Could be a new dungeon pushing champion right there, dude. Or incursions. Incursion milestones real quick? Yeah, dude, sure. Toss an invite. Hope I didn't miss, man. You guys sent over a crazy number of super chats. Hope I did not miss any. I'm looking through right now to make sure I didn't make the same mistake that I've been making recently here. But I don't think I did. Zisky! Just sending over a buck. Zisky. Thank you, dude. Where is your last one at? Saying, yo, BG, ate some raw radishes today. So good. Your fave underrated vegetable? No broccoli or corn. Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, kale, spinach, parsnip, other? Oh, man. You know, I like certain vegetables, but I don't really eat too many of them. Like a variety. I actually do eat like a fair amount of vegetables. It's just pretty much all the same types. But I mean, you mentioned spinach. Hold on, let me pick my team here, and then my answer is gonna be spinach. Actually, Black Widow. No. Who do I use? Colossus, Venom. And I guess I'll go hype. You know what? Let me take out Venom. Or no, I'll leave Venom in. I'll go Void instead. Yeah, we'll do that. Just have 3 different class types. Sector 6? Yeah, that's good with me, Lags. We're just going for milestones, right? So I'm just gonna try to get some good buffs for, like, Colossus mostly. Just have the others as backups. I don't have suicides on, so yeah. That's why I'm using these champions. But alright, anyway, I'm gonna say spinach. Here's why. I'm actually like the taste of spinach is I don't know, man. It's just okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. But here's why I like spinach. It's consistent. Oh, you're not running suicides either, Lags? Okay. You know, I prefer just getting like just lettuce. Like anytime I want something like a leafier type of vegetable, I much rather have just like any type of lettuce to throw in like a burrito or something, right? But a lot of times, man, I'll buy some lettuce and it's kind of nasty looking. It's almost like I don't know, when they were like delivering it to the store, maybe it was maybe went through some temperature changes that it shouldn't have. Like I don't know. I don't know what causes it, but it gets kind of nasty looking. Like it's all brown and wet and everything instead of like green and fresh looking. All right, hold on. Yeah, let's go with this. But spinach, dude, I guess because it's like a more durable vegetable or something. Spinach is just very consistent. Special 2 lock, huh? Well, damn, I wasn't planning on using Void, but... maybe I shouldn't have used them still. I should have done this fight with Colossus. This was stupid. Sorry, lags. This is going to take me an extra 20 seconds in this fight. Really not that big of a deal, I guess, but still. I won't even bait L1s. Let's just try to push him as fast as possible. Alright, well now I gotta bait this L2. Favorite vegetable is passion fruit ice cream. That's a good one. It's a good vegetable. Alright, what do we have here? Fury buffs gain. Oh, it's only buffs though. Okay. Let's go with that anyway. Hang on, let me pick my buff here too. What do we got? Ooh, we got some buff cornucopia. Let's grab that. Alright, Orange Juice, Senator, €5 saying, oh, also, BG, I recently pulled 6-star Colossus. Dude, nice. I'm stoked, but I'm having trouble using him efficiently. What is the best way to build up his armors? So, without having him awakened, it is a little bit more difficult to build up his armors. You can't really build up as many. Kills the duck. Alright, I'll kill the duck. You can't build them up, like, permanently. So, like, you basically just have to parry as frequently as possible. And your special 2 is another way. Like, technically, your level 1 special will give you a permanent armor up, but normally it's better just to spam your L2s. Your L2 is kind of multiply... I can't remember the exact chance. Is it 50% chance? Hold on. Take a real quick look. Yeah, 50% chance. So for all the armor up buffs that you have currently, it's a 50% chance to basically double it up. Let's go with this one. Damn, lags, you're cruising right now. But yeah, just parrying. Parrying will give you an armor up. If you're awakened, you have a chance to convert that armor up to a permanent one. But without being awakened, it is going to fall off. But basically just keep parry heavying. And a lot of times you go through fights so quickly that it's like you don't even really need to convert them into permanent ones. Dang, dude. Already killed the boss. Ooh, heavy attack. This is what I wanted. Over here trying to keep up, just picking up hacks. We'll go with this one, because hopefully I can get a crit modifier. And that'll be good. Andrew sent another 3 saying, got sick of seeing 27. Give me the good old 30. Andrew. Will do, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. Big D updated. Thank you very much. Yeah. Got it. Thanks, buddy. Alright. No problem, Orange Juice. Let's keep using Colossus. was tempted to pop Venom into this, but maybe I should have even. Figured I can take this dude down quickly enough. Rags is probably already fighting the boss right now, though. Yo, BG finally finished exploring Variant 3. Nice, man. Pulled a 5-star Gambit, unfortunately. Oof, that's rough. Ooh, 1,000 crit rating. There we go. Gambit. Rough. But also finally pulled a Mystic Gem for rank 5 Doom. Oh, nice, man. Prestige hits 8777. Nice, dude. I gotta make sure I get my health back before I finish this fight. There we go. No. Seriously, man. By the way, I'm a little over a month out from getting my banana bush. Ooh. Almost there. Excited to ditch this banana bunch. Hey, man, don't knock the banana bunch. I get it. The banana bush is pretty sick, but... Alright, let's grab this, because that'll be increased by 200% as well. Lag still cruising through these fights. Alright, yeah. Grab that. Dude, I'm gonna have to open up another dungeon crystal. I kind of forgot about that. Or incursion crystal. Man, it's so much easier to say dungeons than it is incursions for some reason. Do you guys... I don't know if you guys still do that too. I feel like I'm always gonna refer to these as dungeons, as much as I try to say incursions. BG pulled 6-star Venom. Is he worth rank 2 unduped? For most people, I would say he's just fine at rank 1. Does not need to be taken to rank 2. If you are at the point in the game where you've completed like all of the content and you're getting those rank up gems and stuff like that from Act 6, then I think he's a fine champion to give one to. But for the most part, no, man. He's just good. He's good enough at rank 1. Just because it's a lot of resources. It's a lot of Dang, dude, Lags just dropped that fight in a second. That is crazy, Lags. All right, let's use Venom for this. It's a lot of resources to invest. Like Venom, he's a fantastic champion, man. He's actually one of the champions I use the most. But his best use is actually just against the Spider-Verse champions, and as a 6-star rank 1, he'll do a fine enough job there. If you ever get him awakened, then that would be another push towards, you know, ranking him up to rank 2. But because it's so expensive, you're probably better off ranking up other champions. Like I said, unless you hit that point in the game where you just have a lot of rank 5s already, getting some rank up gems, or you have a lot of catalysts, in that case, then yeah, he's totally worth it. Tie to combat, let's go with that one. Game's like lagging right now. I'm trying to move, there we go. BG thoughts on rank 2 6-star Colossus duped. Wow, you got a duped 6-star Colossus. Rank that man up. Awakened 6-star Colossus. Dude, what the heck? My game, man. It's like not responding to my hits. But, yeah, rank that guy up, man. Super strong. want to do heavy attacks, so I guess I'm going to use Venom here. Got some good buffs too. Don't throw your L1. Of course he throws it. This fight took 18 seconds, man. Game will lag when you play with Legacy. Dude, lags. You're giving me all the lag. Alright. Heavy attack. Increase that. Black Widow. Pessimist and cornered. Well, don't care about any of those things. Didn't even need to do a heavy attack there. God, man, when you get the right buffs, you just melt these fights. And as fast as I'm going, Lags is still, like, going through twice as fast. It's crazy, man. Alright. Let's go with this one. Just anything to increase my attack, even just a little bit. That's what I'm going with. Buff Cornucopia. Yep. I wish I knew all of them by name and I could just instantly be like, okay, I know which one of these I want to take, but there's still a bunch of them that I forget how they work. Don't know them by name. BG, any tips on a 2-star Awakened Iron Patriot? Yeah, man. Every once in a while there'll be a level up event. I think there's one on right now. You can use that guy to, you know, rank him up and get some level up points. That's about it though. Who's Lags running with? Next time I have a moment to check. Maybe when he's in the when he's killing the boss. I'll show his champions, but I'm pretty sure he's got Cap Marvel. Probably doing most of his heavy lifting with Nick Fury. And I don't remember the third. Ooh, 1000 crit rating. Yep. I need them crits. Colorblind and Ragnarok. Okay. This is why I wanted to make sure I had 3. This is pretty much why I brought in Void. Just so that I could deal with the colorblind node. What's up, BG? Is Ghost worth rank 5 unawakened? Yeah, she is. Okay, Doom. That's the third champ that Lag has. Ooh, 1000 crit damage rating. Ooh, which is better? I'll go with the crit damage rating. Don't really like any of these particularly. Well, all right, let's get that. I probably should have picked the bottom one, actually. Oh well. Oh well. BG, I've missed you. I've worked 140 hours in the last 10 days. Whoa, Jesse. Holy crap, man. That's a lot of time. Holy Jesus. Dealing with people globally, different temperaments, Feel like I got slapped in the ear by Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg's bipolar love child. What the? Holy crap, man. Oh, man. It's a lot of hours for 10 days, dude. P.S. I lost my banana. Oh, no. The banana's lost. Well, don't worry about it, man. You'll always have a banana in my heart. I don't know if that made any sense. What do we got? Armor break, increased potency. Let's go with this one. Doesn't add anyone to his account. This is true. If someone's asking to add me to their account, I'm sorry. This node's in here? Got a light. Both the attacker and defender strikes have a 20% chance to apply Incinerate. I don't think this is gonna matter. We'll just plow through this really quickly. Yeah, the in-game friend system is kind of crappy, guys. If someone's asking. Dang, dude, that was a lot of armor breaks. I think Venom is actually faster than Colossus. I should have been using this guy more. He's killing it. Let's go with the ability accuracy on the lights. You want a boss? Sure, lags. Sure, man. What is this boss? Minor aspect of nightmares, aspect of evolution, and minor aspect of nightmares. What? 2 of these? Okay. Sure. Colossus, I need you to hit harder, man. These crits, they're not high enough. Man, I was going to try to get her to throw a special. We're going all in. Is this going to be enough? Oh, we got lucky. Alright. Boss module. What do we got? Oop, attribute multiplier. That's what I wanted. Sweet. We got a few more rooms to go. You're wrong, BG. My first 6-star was Superior Iron Man. Oh, dude. Rip, man. I totally forgot about your message earlier. I was gonna go back to look and then I got distracted. But Superior Iron Man. Yeah, I was sorry to hear that, dude. That is a really fast first 6-star though. It's taken forever for me to move in this mode for some reason. All right, I'm gonna need. Oh, I don't have any poison immune, huh? Well, Colossus doesn't hit that frequently, so. Lower chances that I will poison. Finish up with that L2. Sweet. And a 200% attribute booster with the 1000 crit rating and damage is a very underrated strat. Is it underrated? I feel like that's it's something people go for because it's so good. Okay. Which one should I take here though? I guess we'll go with this one. Cause unique buff. Well, no, let's go with the unique buff because Venom's got a lot of unique buffs. So. Eli set it over 5. Eli, thank you very much, dude. I will check that out in just one sec. Finally had to pick up Deep Wounds. Despair and Assassination helps way much for my Venom. Oh yeah, dude. And Gwenpool, but mostly Venom. Yeah, man. Venom, I mean, you notice it with, like, any bleed champion. It helps so much, dude. Despair, too, like, of course. You take the boss? Alright. But, dude, Eli, thank you very much for the 5. Congrats on opening up some of the better... what's it called? Some of the better masteries in the game. It makes such a big difference. Highly recommend it if anyone out there is thinking, hey, man, what do I... oh, Biohazard? Okay, then that's fine. Okay. If anyone out there is thinking, like, man, what do I spend my units on? Especially new to the game, not quite sure. Please spend them on unlocking masteries. It just helps so much more than like popping open random crystals ever will. Dude, even his pustule is counting as a unique buff, giving me extra attack. This is pretty sick. All right, let's hope for the biggest, sickest L2 ever. Not quite. I guess I didn't have that many armor breaks. Or, I'm sorry, armor ups. Oh, man thing. It's not cool, man. Thing. Alright, that'll finish it. Of course, man thing is hazardous. Yeah, he is hazardous. Alright. Let's go with martial artist. Almost there, guys. Almost done. Does anybody know when Alliance War regular season starts back up? How long is the break usually? It's been a little while. It's 2 weeks. 4 weeks on. Or, I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah. 4 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Man, it's been a while for me too, apparently. Because yeah, 3 wars a week, 12 wars in a season, and then 2 weeks break. Let's venom this surfer. This guy gains buffs naturally too, right? Or is it only when he does something? 'Cause I'm hungry, man. Look at a feast. Nice, we got both. Dang, man. This guy is really willing to throw his specials. BG, I'm so happy Mom said that as long as all my schoolwork for the end of the year is done, I can go to Boise tomorrow and see my family who I haven't seen since Christmas. About 1 hour of work to go. Nice, man. That's awesome. gonna be a good time. Sounds like it at least. Limber, aspect of evolution. Alright. Let's venom it. Oh, nice. We got 2 crits and a fury buff. This is the dream right here, man. Chow down on this dude's armor ups too. 3 furies right now? Oh my. That was close. I actually, I went for a parry at the end there. I'm glad he blocked because he had an armor up, and that could have been devastating. BG, it's a dumb question. Been playing for a while, but how do you get AQ rewards? I'm not sure exactly how to answer the question, because it kind of just happens automatically as long as you're in an alliance that participates in Alliance Quest. Of course, you have to join, otherwise you're not going to get the rewards. And then you get some glory along with it, along with like the ranked rewards and stuff, and you can spend that in the glory store however you'd like. I'm not sure if there might be something that I'm missing with the question that you're asking. If that's the case, I don't know if you could rephrase it at all. That could maybe help me understand. Why you're not getting the rewards. There is a little bit of a blackout period where, like, if you join mid-week or something, you're not going to get the rewards. But aside from that, as long as you're staying in the same alliance, they just give it to you automatically. Oh, change in sides. Okay. I'll fight this Spidey. BG, what are your recommendations to get 5 stars easily? Anyone who tells you you can get 5 stars easily has either been playing this game for a very long time or they're lying to you. Either lying directly to your face or lying in a clickbait thumbnail or something like that, man. Because the thing about this game is it's kind of a slow grind, you know. When you're new to the game, you're kind of meant to get some 3 stars and build up your 4-star roster a bit, things like that. You get 5-star shards pretty much the same way that you get shards anywhere else. They come from all over the place. The monthly event quests, story quests, the incursions that I'm in right now, Alliance War, they pretty much come from everywhere except for Alliance Quest. Alliance Quest is more about the rank of materials. They don't really give out shards. It's just a matter of completing the content on a high enough difficulty. Hold on. Okay, I don't think this matters. It's just a matter of doing the content at a high enough difficulty, which you might have a hard time doing until you can build up, you know, your 4-star champions and get you there and everything. So, yeah, basically anywhere you look, you're gonna be improving your roster. It's just you got to give it time to build up your 4 stars before you can realistically start pulling in 5 stars. Every once in a while, there will be easy ways to get 5 stars. I don't know of any in the game right now. I mean, I think you can get lucky in the rifts, maybe, and get some. I don't know what difficulty has the shards. There might be some decent ways to get them out of the rifts. But yeah, every once in a while, Kabam will just include a bunch of extra 5-star shards in calendars, or there'll be like a special arena where you only need to use 2-star champions and you can get a whole 5-star crystal, things like that. But those are pretty special. Those only come around, you know, once, maybe twice a year. Oh wow, Lags, you ready at the boss? Are you ready to kill the boss? Good run, dude. Why am I even looking at this? Let's just pick whatever. Thanks for the run, Lags. Heal up my champs. Dang, dude, level 31, friends. Sick. Alright, good run, man. What? That doesn't give us all the milestones? That sounds like some BS right there, dude. That's 98%. Who in the... That's funny, man. Well, we got the important stuff at least, but that's crazy. I feel like they should have mathed it out. That way you got all the milestones for doing room 10 of difficulty 6. What's it called again? I know it's like zone for the rooms. Sector. There we go. Sector. Anyway. I'm going to claim that stuff later. Am I capping out? No, not yet. Alright. Cool. Well, good run, Lags. Hope that helps with the shard collection, though. It's really a game of patience more than anything. BG, if the 3 hacks were increased armor rating, increased energy resist, or increased physical resist, which do you choose? This happened to me in Incursions, by the way. I'd probably go with physical resistance. Armor is both. So the way it works is that armor reduces both physical and energy damage. Hold on, let me... You know what? Let's do the 4-star basic. Let's do this. Armor reduces both, right? So armor is also a fine choice. And occasionally it could be the best choice to go with energy resistance too. Like if you don't have a good counter to magic, then you can maybe plan ahead and pick up energy resistance just to try to cover your bases there. But typically I would go with physical resistance. And here's why. I think it's only 1,000 armor or something like that, right? Like they give you higher amounts of the resistances than they do of the armors. Actually armor, it only works when you're getting hit too. So even though armor does reduce damage from both, it doesn't reduce like it's like you have to actually get hit because it doesn't reduce like magic's limbo. So anyway. The reason why I would go with physical resistance though is there's more physical attacks in this game than energy, and just reducing that even if you're just reducing incoming block damage with the physical resistance is nice. It'll be a higher amount reduced. Not only is it just a higher number, but because every champion in this game has some armor, but it's rare for a champion to have some baseline physical resistance. The diminishing returns will kick in much faster for armor compared to physical resistance. So you just take less damage overall. But every situation is a little bit different. That's just what I would do for most situations. It, of course, depends on the champions that you're bringing in and, you know, whatever else. Scotty Lang sending over a buck. Scotty, thank you very much, dude. I do not see another message, so I will add that one to the Paseo jar. Thank you very much for the Paseo buck, dude. It's funny. I may have never eaten there, but it's a household name at this point, man. So you've successfully turned it into that. Thank you very much, dude. BG, you just completed Act 5. What should I focus on next? The variant difficulties, I would say. You could try, if you, you could try stepping foot into Act 6 and see if you can, push for the Cavalier title, but don't break the bank to do it. The variant difficulties, I would say, they can be basically, they're pretty similar. The variant difficulties are pretty similar to getting Cavalier, but the nodes I don't feel like are as punishing. Like, you can find easier paths usually, and they're more immediately rewarding. Cavalier is pretty rewarding over time, but the rank up gems that you get from doing the variants will have a more immediate impact. All right, later, buddy. All right, Lags. Good run again, dude. I'll see you later. BG just took my Doom to rank 4 and doing the all or nothing lame in Act 6.1.6, and boy is he fun. Oh, that's lame, not lame. Okay. Definitely lives up to all the hype. Yeah, man, he's pretty sick. Jay, man, congrats, dude. Just wait till you get him to rank 5. Or so I'm told, at least, because, no Doom, but yeah. BG, I was asking how do you get glory and higher rewards in AQ based on points or exploration? Aha, that's what you're asking. Okay, so there's a few different ways to increase your points. You could increase your points by running higher difficulty maps. Of course, the amount that you explore every single fight that you take, you're gaining more points. So yeah, you will certainly get more points for completing the maps. On a team-based thing, there's nothing individual when it comes to Alliance quests. It's all just, so you don't personally need to take more fights. It's just your Alliance overall. So yeah, completing the maps, running higher level maps, putting on the modifiers at the start of the maps, and then prestige. So prestige is something that I wouldn't recommend anyone focus on until they get like really deep into the game. Talking like after you have I would say a bunch of rank 5 5-stars. Not even just one. Like, you have to have a bunch at this point for me to recommend putting your attention towards prestige. Because all it does is it actually increases the difficulty of the fights in Alliance Quest. But for harder fights, you get more points. And when competing against other alliances, if everyone's doing the same level maps, that's how you rank higher than them, is by increasing your prestige. But you'll actually increase your prestige more by ranking up champions that will just help you get through content early on. Like, if you can rank up champions to help you push further into the game to get the, uncollected and Cavalier and complete the variants, things like that, that's going to help you way more than increasing your prestige will. In most cases, at least. And then, when you complete that stuff, then you could be like, okay, you know what? Let's rank up some prestige champions and help the Alliance get some more points. Because I mean, a lot of the powerful champions in this game these days, they have pretty high prestige anyway. So not all of them, but and then yeah. You may need to change Alliance if the people, if you're looking to rank higher in Alliance Quest and the group that you're with isn't, doesn't have that same goal in mind. Sometimes you'll have to do that and find a different group of people to do that with. What's up, BG? Nick, what's up, dude? Would you recommend going for a tech gem for Sentinel or a cosmic gem for Cap Marvel movie? Both of them are rank 5. I'm leaning towards Sentinel, but I'm not sure. I think that's where I would lean to, Nick. I still don't have the experience with Cat Marvel, and I know people really like her Awaken ability and everything. But, man, for Sentinel, I feel like it's pretty damn important. Nick, have you done Variant 2 and 3 yet? I can't remember, dude. If you haven't done those yet, then I would 100% say Sentinel. And you could use them to complete that content. And then from there, you can, you know, hopefully pull a Cosmic Gem from those quests even. Come on, Infinity, man. This is why I hate not running Suicides. Honestly, if they changed the AI in the arenas, it wouldn't be so bad. But, my goodness. It's just frustrating. Hey, I'm gonna stand in your face and not pop a special. Guess this is the game I'm gonna play right here. Just heavy, 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 heavy. Steel. Sending over $1. Steel, thank you very much. Wait for this guy's armors to go down. Hang on, hang on. Alright, there we go. Alright, Steel. Where are you at? PG, don't worry about not having Doom. You have Ghost. I mean, you have Aegon. I mean, you have Red Skull. Oh, man, really? Thank you, Steel. Thank you for the reminder that I have a Red Skull. Thanks, man. Hey, Hollywood. What's up, Dragon Dagger? Saying, do you happen to know if the Awakening Gems in the Red Shift quests are random? Or do they cycle like daily quests? If I get another Cosmic, I'm gonna snap. I think I think like it's random every time you go into it, you know? So every time you generate a new quest, I think it is a different random one. Hold on. Yeah, it's not a cycle thing. As far as I know, it's not a Monday is crap, I forget what's on Monday. Is that Mutant? I think it's Mutant. Or maybe it's Skill. It's not like that though. It's every time you generate the quest, it's a random one. Not yet. I've only explored Variant 4. I ranked up Sentinel specifically for Variant 2 and 3 though. Okay, yeah, dude, for sure then. Go with the Tech Gem. No doubt about it, man. You'll just... I mean, there's no guarantee that you're going to pull a Cosmic Gem from those variants when you complete them, but, I mean, the other rewards are guaranteed, you know? Just pulling in rank up gems and things like that. Way worth it. Extinct X Insanity said it over too, saying, hey BG, I'm late to the stream, but hey, I'm here. Hey, that sounds like me. I was very late today. And that's exactly what I said. Hey, I'm late, but I'm here. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Welcome. Scotty Lang sending over another $1. Is that just... Oh, wait, here we go. One day you will eat Paseo and you will be angry that it took you so long. Oh, man. You might be right. But dude, Scotty, thank you very much, man. I will add yet another $1 to the jar. Thank you, dude. PG, is pins the solution to everybody's gold problem? Hell no. Has anybody tested the long-term return of the gold? This sounds like a good yearly experiment for anybody but myself. No, man, that is absolutely not. It'd be fun to try to like calculate it all and see how much gold you would have extra for having, you know, for running maxed out pittance. But no, man, I don't think that's the answer. Let's go look at the mastery so everyone knows what we're talking about here. Because it's so rarely talked about. So, Pittance gives you +1. +1 gold with all gold rewards. Now, there's actually a lot of hidden gold rewards. Like, I don't know. We'd like to think about the larger sources of gold in this game. But there's actually a lot of like little minor hidden sources of gold. So it might be more than people think. Like just opening up a premium hero crystal or a 2-star crystal and you're duplicating that champion. You get a little bit of gold, you know, things like that. But still, it's such a minuscule amount of gold. 3 if you max it out, and then you can get an additional 2% increase for having maxed out prosperity. Now, if the masteries were free to reset, I could see the argument being made for just like stockpiling like crazy, saving up massive amounts of battle chips and crystals and things like that, and then timing it with a free mastery switch and getting this. But usually it's just more beneficial to wait for the summoner appreciation boost if you're going to do something like that. And technically you could do both things, but it's a very small amount. Corey Palmer sent an over 5. Corey, thank you very much. Saying I'm level 45 and I opened a 5-star Magneto after grinding for so long to get shards. I really need a decent 5-star to complete Act 5, so I'm quitting. Corey, that was a tough break, man. Magneto, he should be better in this game. He really should be better in this game. I will say this, though, man. The first 5-star takes the longest to get. Usually, unless you get the 5-star through a special event. But usually the first 5-star is by far the hardest one to get. And then what happens is the second 5-star is still pretty tough to get, but it's easier. And it just becomes easier and easier and easier as time goes on. And, man, eventually you get some really good champions. I totally understand if you're just like, nah, calling it quits. I'm out. That's up to you, man. Whatever you're going to find fun, you know? But just putting it out there that, like, it happens to a lot of people. My first 5-star was Iron Patriot, to give you an idea. It also wasn't good. So yeah. Don't want to use tier 4 class catalyst on 4-stars though? Oh, dude. Why not? 4-stars are still great, man. Like, I think I understand your mindset of like why invest in the 4-stars if they're just going to be replaced by the 5-stars going forward. But you shouldn't have that mindset. So hard to get for me. I understand, man. Believe it or not, they actually used to be even more difficult to get. They were like nearly impossible. And if you think they're hard to get now, holy crap, dude. They were like, the only way to get them before was if you already had them, and like lots of them. It's crazy. And it could trust me, man, I still, like, looking at the content that's available in game today, I know they're still really hard to get. But dude, your 4-stars, you're gonna be using them for a while. It's not like you use them in your 4-star champions and then they're quickly replaced by 5-stars. Not at all, man. You're actually going to use your 4-stars for a while, as long as you have good ones. The 4-stars you definitely need to be picky about when it comes to ranking them up. But, like, they're gonna be used for a long time, dude. They're gonna be used for a very long time. And then as you rank them up, it'll help you to push further in the game, to start pulling in the tier 5, or I'm sorry, the tier 4 class catalyst a little bit faster. So it's like a little bit of a sacrifice now kind of a thing to help you push forward in the game, and it's totally worth it. So, like I said, whether you want to keep playing the game or not, that's up to you. I don't want to try to talk you into something if you're not into it, but just wanted to let you know that it's totally worth ranking up 4-star champions. And in many ways, even if you pull a good 5-star, there's certain ones that they'll be hard to like get to a high sig level. So it will be more of like a future thing, and you would still be relying on 4-stars, you know. I've Namor, She-Hulk, Guillotine, Korg, Magneto as 5-stars. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, was that a typo for 4-stars, or is that 5-stars? Because some of those are good. Like She-Hulk doesn't even need to be awakened. She's a good champ. Guillotine, I'm not sure if that's regular Guillotine or Guillotine 2099. Probably just regular Guillotine though, right? Namor is also extremely powerful, but he needs to be awakened in high sig level. No 5-stars? Oh, okay. Oh, dude, I just oh. I totally misread it. I thought you said, oh man, that's my bad. I thought you said that you opened up your first 5-star and it was Magneto. Now I understand. That was just the most recent 5-star. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, you have a couple of good 5-stars there. Like I said, Namor, unfortunately, he needs high sig level. So, well, I mean, actually, early on, he doesn't necessarily need high sig level. He still has crazy damage output. I always say that he needs high sig level, but that's talking about, like, more end-gamey type stuff. When people already have, like, pre-developed 5-star rosters and trying to make a decision between, like, pretty good champions and things like that. But he actually does a lot of damage. His healing unfortunately got a bit of a nerf, but he still does a lot of damage. And basically all you need to do is get to a special 3 and you'll run over a lot of fights. So Namor and She-Hulk are pretty good. And then, yeah, you rank up some 4-stars. But like I said, man, I understand. The grind is not for everybody. And unfortunately, that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I do really appreciate that. Tom sent over a buck as well with a crazy eyeball face. Where's your last one at, Tom? BG Twitter? Okay. Is this BG merch? I wish, dude. Oh man, those look exactly like the bundles of bananas for my the member badge thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the exact same bananas. The bananas, like this face, I drew this face mostly. The eyeballs, those are mine. I was influenced from like the line chat bananas, but still. And then like the banana peel, like the eyebrows. You could tell that's mine because it's crappy compared to the rest of it. But hey, that gives the character. You know what I'm saying? But the oh crap, took away the wrong thing. But like the original base banana and the bush, of course. Oh man, dude, I can't. Kidding me? That bush, I can't draw that bush. But like the beginning of that banana, I took from like, oh god, why do I keep doing that? I took from like a a royalty-free banana. The same thing for the member badges, the starting banana and the 3 bananas. I can't draw that well, so I needed to use the royalty-free one. But then the banana bush, the way it's combined, and then the eyeballs and everything, made it my own. But the bananas on these socks, it looks exactly like. I mean, there's only so many ways you could draw a banana too, so it could be just a little different. I don't know. Either way. I wish that was my merch, man. Some sweet looking socks. Okay. Kales also sending over 2 pounds. Kales, thank you very much. Last 2. Okay. Last 2 is ABG. Save for the chronometer to try and get a skill gem for Nick Fury. First 2 rifts have had tech gems. If I can't get skill, next choice would be Mutant for Colossus or Domino, but who to use it on? Oh, Colossus over Domino for sure. Domino doesn't really need her Awaken ability. It's more of a defensive thing than anything. Colossus, his Awaken ability is much more powerful. Offensively, at least. So yeah, if you're not getting your first choice there with skill, giving an Awakening Gem to Colossus, I would say, is a good way to go. The rest of your message, both are rank 4, pushing for first completion of Act 5 on 5.4.3 just now. Okay. Alright, yeah. I would absolutely say Colossus. You could still, and like I said, you could still use both champions. Domino does not need to be awakened. So you can still put both of them on the team, and they'll both do really well. They'll both do fine unawakened too. Like, Colossus doesn't totally need to be awakened. It's just, it is a nice ability to have, especially in longer fights. It's really nice to have his ability awakened. But Chaos, thank you very much for the 2 pounds. Scotty sent over another buck. Hang on. Dude, here's the only thing that kind of weirds me out about playing Warlock. It's kind of cool. Like the visual mess that gets put on the opponent. But at times it's almost a bit too much. Alright, Scotty. Thank you for another buck. Saying one more before I head out. Shout out to Robato's read last just because. Okay. Robato. Where are we at? BJ, you have to fight that damn Mordo 6 more times. 6 more. It is a lot, man. There are a lot of paths to those quests. You know, I love 6.2. Actually, I know not a lot of people love it. I actually love 6.2, but there are a lot of paths. Maybe they overdid it on the number of paths, but man. Am I back? I think I disconnected for a minute there. Should be back. Refresh if stream is still frozen. Help diversify, but that's still a good pull. Don't, and of course, if you had known that you were going to pull him as a 5-star, then you wouldn't have ranked up the 4-star, right? But still a good pull, man. I'd take that as a win. But dude, thank you very much for another 2, dude. Spent my whole weekend watching the Infinity Saga. It was a weekend well spent. Nice, man. Should I rank up Blade or Cap America Infinity? Both great champions. Kind of depends on what you need. If you're I would say if you're in Act 5 or lower, any Act 1 through 5 basically, then go Blade. If you're in Act 6 or beyond, then it really is a toss-up depending on who you need. See a lot, I'd say probably see more love for Cap Infinity, just because of how many bleed immune champions were created after Act 5 and things like that. Plus, I mean, Cap, he's a great champion. You could honestly go either one of those, and you're not going to choose wrong. So whichever one you just personally prefer is fine. But the reason why I recommend Blade if you're still in Acts 1 through 4 is because there's a lot of villains. So if you have the Ghost Rider Danger Sense against villains, you'll shut off a lot of their abilities and just hit really hard and everything. And then if he's awakened, that healing is really nice to have. So I'm not sure if yours is awakened, but healing is really good. Why didn't you heart it then? Do you not like me? Did I not heart it? No, I didn't heart it. There we go. It's hearted now. I sometimes forget. I was distracted talking about my own banana. BG, there was an 80s cartoon in the UK called Banana Man. No word of a lie. Dude. It was Shazam with fruit-based transformation powers. That sounds awesome. Or really bad. One of the two, man. I can't tell which. It's either really awesome or really bad. BG, thanks for the advice. No problem. I've defeated Act 5 final boss. Hey, nice, man. It took me some revives, but got it done and pulled out a 5-star Corvus. Dude, nice. Jackpot. Good stuff. Why hasn't Kabam put Quicksilver in the game yet? I don't know. Tough call. There's a lot of popular Marvel characters that haven't been added. I remember talking to them at Comic-Con about certain characters, and they said, like, they want to space out, like, the A-list characters type of thing. Not only just to, you know, like, keep the hype going over time, but also because a lot of their personal favorites might not be, like, the most popular or well-known characters, so they kind of want to add some of the more obscure characters as well. But it also might just not be right for the story. For the longest time, we didn't have Doom and Silver Surfer and stuff like that, and I think they wanted them to have a bigger use in the story. Like, I don't know, there was that whole thing where Marvel didn't really own the Fantastic Four. And everyone was saying, like, that was the reason why they weren't added to this game. And I'm still not totally sure if that had anything to do with it or not. Like, probably, right? Because if you don't own it, like, how are you going to add it to the game? But the thing is, like, Gabe, who's the creative and art director for this game, he said, like, the Fantastic Four were always part of the story. They were always going to be involved in MCOC or something like that. Like, dude, I don't know how they would have made it work. Or maybe they just had, you know, maybe they had the rights to use it even though Marvel couldn't make movies with them or something. I don't really know. Christopher Cordova sent it over to saying best quest for revives, question mark. Going to use Star-Lord for Abyss. I don't know of any individual quest to farm revives. If anybody has any info out there, feel free to share it. But when farming revives, it's pretty much just go through the story quest. Pop into a quest. If there's a revive there, awesome. Grab it. If not, back out. Check the next quest. And just same thing. Keep repeating that. I honestly don't even bother doing that anymore. It's probably still worth it, but it's not like you can just pull in 100 revives in an afternoon the way that you could do that with, you know, farming potions. So normally I just buy the revives with the units. Probably is still a little bit more cost efficient to farm them, but yeah, I don't actually do that myself. I just get them from the 22-hour solo events. I'm spending units on them. Some of the special events that come out. Marvel Insider occasionally has revives. I check those too. But yeah. Marvel still owns... Oh, Marvel only sold the movie rights. Oh, okay. Oh, one last thing about the characters too. Sometimes they've said in the past that they just didn't have the tech for it to make the character the way they want, and they just need to wait for their engineers to make that tech, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Christopher, dude, thank you very much for the 2. Good luck to you in the Abyss. Trying to see if anyone else has specific quests that they've found to be lucky with farming revives in. But I don't really see any getting called out. They did that in the there was a quest in the past, but that got changed because it was like a guaranteed revive, and people did farm 100 in an afternoon. It was pretty nuts. Jesse sent over another buck. Jesse, thank you very much. Saying tweet. Okay. What do we got, man? Banana Man. Oh man, I wish I could play it. If it was on, if we were on Twitch right now, I would totally click on this. But on YouTube, they can strike me down, man. Get hit with that copyright strike, and unfortunately, they could even remove my ability to live stream for like 9 months at a time. So I can't play it. I'll check it out afterwards, though. I have seen that character before, though. Now that I see this, people have I have looked up Banana Man in the past on just Google Images. But Jesse, thank you very much for the buck. Although Zoe's owned the Fantastic Four catalog, only the film license was sold to 20th Century Fox. Marvel had an embargo on using the Fantastic Four characters in merchandising and elsewhere. Oh yeah, that's what it was. They didn't want to... Wait. Is that... I'm not sure if I'm misunderstanding, but I think what you're saying is like they didn't want to use the characters just because they didn't really want to like promote that stuff since they didn't own the movie rights. Is that because I remember hearing something like that. If you're farming revives to use Star-Lord and Abyss, the best quest is to Walmart for iTunes gift cards. Lots of them. Oh man. Unfortunately, that may be true. Yeah. They are mostly going to come through units, probably. Oh, free 4-hour crystals, of course, too, have revives, but... I mean, I'm sure you already knew that, but, yeah, just to include it. Alkeen25 sent over to saying, hey, BG, last. Okay. Last is, hey, Brian, I'm currently going for 100% 6.4, but I've been roadblocked at that micro-reflect Ant-Man in 6.4.3. I don't have Namor, and I'm not a Quake player. I'm asking you since you're free to play. Any advice? I was considering using Void for it. I don't know if you have a Void. And just, you know, trying to limit your attacks to only hitting into his block. I don't know how well it would have worked. I think at the time MSD was around, and I think he said it wouldn't have been great, but I think could probably do it. I think that's what I would do. I also use Omega Red for reflect type things, but I don't remember what other nodes are on that fight, because I don't really remember thinking about using Omega Red. You know what, let me go pop in there real quick. Because I do remember fighting that Ant-Man pretty recently, but I don't remember all of the nodes. It's the third quest, right? I think it was all the way on the left. Yeah. Stun immune. Okay. So... yeah, Omega Red would not be great here. It'd be a pretty rough showing. Yeah, wait, can he still glance? He can still glance blocked hits, can he? Oh, wait, but it's a portion of the damage is reflected. So, it's not a portion of his attack, right? Just a portion of the damage. So, yeah, I think I would use Void for this fight. With the Spite especially, I think I'd use Void. I don't know if anyone in here ran into a similar predicament, but that's certainly what I would try. I do have Void, but damn, that sounds long. Probably is going to be long, man. I mean, you're only taking a portion of the attack, so you can probably still... you don't have to just exclusively hit into his block, I don't think. I don't know if you have a Killmonger synergy that you could pair up if... I don't remember the rest... well... yeah, it's all Spite and Stun Immune. I think I used Void for the most part on this path anyway, but... yeah, man, that's what I would do. It'd be long, but probably the best way to handle it. Thank you very much for the 2. Exactly, one of the executive editors has said, why create something you can only make 60% profit from when you can create something else that you'd profit 100% from? Paraphrasing, but you get it. Yeah, dude, I could totally understand it, man. It kind of sucks that that's the way it is, but like the thing is, if you really want to make something with the Fantastic Four, that's like just all you care about, all you want to do, then who cares? 60% profit could, could still be good, right? But when there's a million other things that you could also create and have be awesome and get all the profit from it, dude, I totally understand. And now that they have the full rights to it, now they can get 100% profit again, so now's the time. Many fans weren't happy. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either. If I was a Fantastic Four fan, I'd be pissed. I'd be pretty pissed. It's a crappy situation, but I understand. BG Abyss completed. Skill Awakening gem went to my new rank 2 6-star Nick Fury. Mystic tier 5 cat waiting for Doom or Claire or Longshot. Resources left over for future rank 3 6-star. Hashtag stay tuned. Nice, man. Congrats on the Abyss completion. That's cool. Got yourself an Awakened 6-star Nick Fury now. Nice. BG, when's your next Crystal Clear out? Fitz, I'm not too sure. It's been a while, I know. It's been a long time coming, I also know. But, yeah. Soon-ish. ABG, do you know any good counters to 6.3.2 Nick Fury boss? I used a combination of Namor and Omega Red. They both worked out decently well enough. I'm not sure who everyone else used, but those are the champs I used. You just 1 million battle chips, and I'm gonna pop 100 uncollected arena crystals. Need you to bless me with your magic banana before I open them. Good luck, man. May the magic banana blessings be with you. I hope you pull in at least 2,000 units, but hopefully more than that. 1,800 being about the average for a million. Hoping you get at least 2K. But I don't want to get your hopes too... and of course, I hope you get like 10K. But I don't want to get your hopes up for something like that. Why don't you open these gift crystals? I don't really have a good answer for you, man. I just kind of like to hoard crystals. I open them eventually. PG, what would new summoners do to get ISO 8? Started a new second account after McFabio. There's such a shortage for progressing players. Yeah, man, it's hard to dupe champions early on, but that's really where the ISO comes from. It's from hitting the arena and opening up all the crystals that you get from the arena. And getting to the point where you can start getting the basic champions from the arena to have those 4 stars, so that most 4-star crystals you open give ISO. That's pretty much it, man. It's just opening up crystals, whether they're farmed or bought, is the best way to get ISO. You don't get a ton from questing, outside of, again, duping champions from the crystals you get from questing. Should I put the 3rd point into Liquid Courage or save for 4th of July? It's up to you, man. Do you want that extra damage output now, or do you want to hold off for the potential things you could buy on the 4th of July? Since we don't know what's coming on 4th of July, there's no real way for me to say. But it'll help you grind faster. Put the point in now. All the Fantastic Four movies have been terrible. I've seen a couple of them. I don't really remember them too much. The first Fantastic Four movie, I think Doom was the villain in it, right? And then the next one had Silver Surfer in it. I don't remember a ton from either, to be honest. I didn't see the second one until way later on, like 6 months ago or something like that, man. When I was sick or something like that, I ended up watching it. I know there was like a new, like a reboot to Fantastic Four, right? I didn't see that one. Hold on, let me look that up. Fantastic. Wait, what the hell is this? Alright, anyway. Fantastic Four reboot. 2015. Yeah. I didn't see that one. I heard it wasn't great. I'm looking at the... Ooh, yeah, the ratings for it. Not the highest I've ever seen. 4.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 27% Metacritic, 9% Rotten Tomatoes. You know, I don't always trust the critics, but just as Little perspective, yeah. Doesn't seem like it did that well. Maybe it was a good thing though. Cause wait, cause that movie came out. That wasn't an MCU movie, so now that Marvel owns the movie rights now and everything, that like maybe it was for the best that that movie didn't do well. Because now Marvel can start making more Fantastic Four things, and then make their own MCU version. Actually, like the original Fantastic Four movies, maybe just my teenage nostalgia, but they weren't bad for early 2000s. You know, I think the Marvel movies just they've come a really long way. Like, they're some of the biggest movies in the world. Back then, it felt like maybe just any other movie. It was okay. I didn't hate it, but I also wasn't super into Marvel or any superhero movie for that matter. I really wasn't. Like, even a lot of people really like the Batman movies and stuff like that. For me, they're always just okay. But that's just me. I mean, you could say the same thing for any movie. Take out the superhero part. I'm not that into movies, period. But at the same time, like I didn't hate it. It's just okay. But they've certainly gotten better. And this stupid game, I'm telling you, man, I still sometimes think about it, how Marvel just has me by the balls now, guys. Playing this game, I see most of the movies that come out. I've read some comics, still barely any compared to the amount of comics that exist, but the fact that they even got me to read as many comics as I have. Damn you, Marvel. Infiltrated my life with this stupid game. Thought it was okay, the 2015 version. Okay. I want to clean the memory of that movie out of my system. Ooh. Terrible, far too rushed. Yeah, seeing some, seems like a lot of you guys don't like it either. BG, what heroes do you want to see added? I want to see Darwin. And, Firework Girl. I think that's her name. Jubilee. Do you think they'll add Quicksilver? Probably. But I don't know for sure. Hard to say. It's hard to get bored of Marvel. Way too much variety in terms of characters. Dude, I knew there were a lot of Marvel characters, but I had no idea just how many. Like, is that a question that could even be answered on Google right now? How many Marvel characters are there? What the hell? The first answer is at least 62. What the hell is that? Is that a joke answer? Is that something like Deadpool would say? I wish oh man. I'd put this on screen, but it's so bright. You guys will just have to take my word for it. If you type it in, where does this come from? At least 62. Okay. Here's a post from 2014 saying there's over 18,000. We'll just leave it at that. I don't feel like digging through all this right now, but there's a lot. You think there's a lot of characters in this game right now with 170 some odd characters. Guys, they could make this... They could continue making Marvel Contest of Champions, not only for the rest of our lives, but for the rest of, like, the history of time. They make these characters faster than the devs can add them to the game. '62 Golden Age heroes, probably about MCU. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like the answer to everything in the universe is 42 or something. All right. Anyway, it's getting way too late. We need to end the stream, guys. I'll be back tomorrow during the daytime. I was gonna say I'll finish up 6.4 and 100% Act 6, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take it 2 paths at a time. So I'll probably do 2 paths tomorrow and then 2 paths another day as well. I'll probably start around 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is in about 12.5 hours. Invincible, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hey, congrats on your opening. You got a lot of good stuff, man. I don't want to call out any spoilers for those of you that haven't seen it, but if you guys have not seen it, Invincible just popped open a crazy number of 5 stars. 40 like 40 plus 5 stars, and yeah, a whole bunch of other stuff. Wish it didn't lag so much, but thanks. Yeah, I saw that, dude. I saw you were getting some lag issues. That's a bummer, man. Alright, anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow then. Andrew M, if you're still in here, dude, thank you so much for being tonight's biggest D. Really appreciate that support. Thank you everyone else as well. There's a bunch of other super chats, so yeah, thank you everybody. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.